Hello my festive owlets, how are you guys doing today? In today's video we are celebrating December the 1st. It's such a kickoff to the month of December. The countdown is technically seriously on now. We are in Advent and yeah, so it's gonna be a busy month. A little bit before we get started, because today I want to finish up putting my numbers in my journal. This is my November and December journal. And so before we kick off getting started in that, I wanted to do a little show and tell. I got this in a happy mail from Tanya Andrews, and it's so cute. Thank you, Tanya. I really appreciate it. It's adorable. She also sent me these cute little Mr. and Mrs. Claus earrings. If you guys know, I love Mrs. Claus, so I was totally excited. I will be wearing these very soon. So yeah, those are very cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate your thoughtfulness. She sent me the nicest little happy mail. So happy meal. Happy mail, and so thank you very much. It was super thoughtful, and it's so much fun because it was me and my daughter went and we went through the box, and it's like anything and everything for junk journaling. I absolutely love it. So before we start, I wanted to kind of show you my first ever December journal that I did, and I don't even know what year it was. 2011 was the first time I ever did a December daily. And so I want to show y'all the how much it has progressed and changed. And then I wanted to also say hi to Willie. This is our little festive elf that's been coming to visit us. This is a Dollar Tree elf. I love these little guys. He actually was married to Wilma, and she came like 2 years ago. So she hasn't arrived yet, but it's just I leave little notes and stuff for my daughter. I know she's going to be 19 next month, but it's still fun, and she looks forward to it. She's like, so is Willie coming every day with something? But I did an Advent puzzle for her, so every day she gets to work a puzzle. I think she's already done 5 days though, but you know, it's okay. So, but before we start on our journaling, I did want to show y'all my first ever December daily, and talk about chunky and different. It was a little DIY action here. I used chipboard, and then this was actually my, as you could tell, I should have put some eyelets in here, but that's not here nor there. And I did a little overboard on this, but this was one that I followed Allie Edwards whenever I first was introduced to December Daily, and I just, it's just, you know, it's a history item to me. So I wanted to show you guys really quick. I made the cover using bits and pieces from my great-grandmother's, this was a postcard, and so I used bits and pieces from her. And this is actually a card because we're families from the Austin area, and so I love that it has the UT tower on there. And if you guys watched the football game yesterday, they played A&M, which they've been big rivals forever, and UT won. And my husband's really big into A&M, and so it's just like it's just a rival, you know. But anyway, so I just think that's really fun. And so but I'm not going to flip through the whole entire thing. I think I've done a video before on this, but I just wanted to show you exactly how my process worked. It's probably got a pretty good glare on it because it's all in sleeves. But what she did and what I did was I think I also followed Journal Your Christmas with Shamel as well. And I know she has, if once you're a member, you're always a member, and she'll send you prompts. I need to check my email to see if I received those prompts or not this year, because they're always good. She has, like before, she would do like different techniques, like taking photos differently, and also prompts for journaling. But this one, so I'll just kind of send you a little bit, I'll just read you a little bit about like an introduction to the December. But this was when I was doing just scrapbooking and I wasn't doing daily, you know, so it was like just main events and things like that, or like, you know, softball, performances, second grade, or just random pictures and things like that. Believe me, I have boxes of pictures that need to be documented, but that will come hopefully later down the line. But I would do like an intro page, and then I would do like a larger page, and then like this would be day one, you know. So it's just funny because they had Advent, and I think I've mentioned this before, that with the kids, if you have little ones or grandkids, you know, it's okay to buy. Advent wasn't that big like it is now, where you can buy the sets, you know, and stuff. Of course, I always wanted to make it really special by filling it up with stuff. But yeah, it was always a challenge, because I would put both kids in the Advent instead of having two separate ones, and it was a crying match every year that I can remember. That there's a good not glare. But let me show y'all. I just want to read real quick. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I was doing thankful, so I would kind of like have a I would have a page about, like, this was the day one of Advent had to be very structured in order to make sure there was equal involvement. So because oh, I see. Oh my gosh, that's when we got the countdown ornament. But anyway, so we have the Snoopy countdown ornament that's been on our tree for years, and it's still on there. We set it up every year. But anyway, so but one of the things that I like about, like, starting off the December, it's like, my hopes for this Christmas is one for thankfulness. What a year it has been, having to buy a washer dryer and a new car, losing our cat Spooky, and fire being the most shocking and frightening thing I've ever been through. I'm so thankful for my faith and my Savior Jesus. So yeah, so basically I would do like thankful, like I would do like the day, and then I would do something I was doing gratitude, thankful for. Oh my gosh, look at my wreath and my mantle. That's so funny. Oh, by the way, also take pictures of your decorations and add them to your journal, because that was something that that is something that I was very I couldn't remember what my mantle looked like last year, and we took no pictures, but I saw a side picture of it in one of the Christmas pictures, and I was like, why didn't I try to do that every year so that I know from year to year what my mantle looks like, because it's always like a big deal, you know, to decorate. But anyway, so yeah, so that's just kind of letters from Santa. But anyway, oh, there's my kitties. We had some new cats. We got new cats. But anyway, oh, it's falling apart. I have thought about coming back and doing a different kind of journal. I mean, like, put togetherness thing, because it's just so much, you know, it's almost too much of a, but here it sits in the Christmas thing every year, and it just stays in there. So we'll see, maybe someday it'll change. Okay, let's get started. I just wanted to show you guys how different and over time that your journal can change, and every year I've done something different. There was some years I would only, especially when the kids were little, I would get 1 or 2 pages done, and then that was it with my December. And I probably have all the pictures that go with it. I bet being, you know, having 2 kids and trying to do it all, it just, I think journaling was one of the last things that I would have done so at that time. So maybe someday I'll get to go back and refill those up. But when they got older, you know, several years ago, then it was a lot easier. So I was living in the moment. I didn't have time at night. I was exhausted to to journal. I have written handwritten journals, but not all the fluff. You know what I mean? So, okay. Let's see here. So yesterday, my bestie came over and we had some fun playing. And so I'll show you guys what I have so far in my journal. I have already sat down and did my little check off list that I want to do. And then my introduction, this is today, so I'll come in and get that done. And then I literally have just been doing my little collage pieces for each month, that way I have that already done. Got my paper dolls. I got this as a little swag item, I think, or swap item. Isn't it cute? And so I just kind of popped that in there. That's 7, 8. This was actually from a Susan Branch calendar. So she did Island of Dreams, which was now she doesn't lives in California now, but this is when she was on Martha's Vineyard, and so her whole calendar was just pictures from around her house and around the island and stuff like that. So I've been hoarding all her things and happy to use some bits and pieces in my journal. That's also Susan Branch. So yeah, so I just kind of, like, you might say, well, where are you going to do your writing? Where's your picture? What if 210 on the 10th, it's like lots of different things happening. We can always do like a tip-in. So that's always handy, or we can make a pocket and tuck some pictures in there, or some writing. Wednesday, that's just like an extra additive. Thursday, that's from Susan Branch. Friday, Saturday. Saturday is going to be like this is the only Saturday, I don't know. I like to say this is the only Saturday I don't have like something set in stone, but I've already got things in my mind thinking about that. Sunday, Monday, this is a Susan Branch cutout. Susan Branch. Sunday, let's see here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then here we are on Thursday, and then we're ready to do Friday. So I have my letters and numbers. I have this little basket full of just like different ephemera that is all pretty much Christmas related. And then I also have this batch of stuff. This is all from the table that we had sitting out yesterday, full of things that we can use in our journals. So I just thought I would bring those to my desk and start working. And I was just really using just all different kinds of pieces. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff because really these are just kind of the intro, just, you know, intro pages. So that's why it's not, that's what I told my daughter. I said a lot of it, the decorating gets done. These are those little things you make rings with. She bought these as decorative tools, so of course they work perfectly in here. But a lot of the getting your numbers down, because she's also, as I mentioned in my last video, it's going to be doing her, doing a journal as well. But once you get your numbers set, then, you know, that helps. To me, I know a lot of times you may be like, oh, well, wait, I'm not going to be doing certain things, and you put cooking on, you know, certain days, and I'm not going to be cooking that day, and it doesn't make any sense that, why would I have that ephemera on there? But the way that I journal is I do such, to me, all of it, like, it can be all Christmassy, you know, like, for example, so I'll include, I have this little ephemera pack, and I'm going to include like a little piece of ephemera to go along with this page. Right? So I'll show you real quick what I mean by. So for example, I pull out these and I use Christmas is the sweetest season. Well, that's kind of can be pretty neutral. Excuse me. It's Santa, I know him. If I put that like right there, right? You would, I mean, in my head, my ephemera, I would be like, oh, I have to put a picture of Santa there. But in theory, it could be just, it doesn't have to be that Santa was there. I may not see Santa. What day is this? On Friday? I don't know if I'm going to see Santa on Friday the 20th. But to me, it all goes. You know, it doesn't have to be. I used to be very like, oh my gosh, it has to be. If it has Santa on there, then that means I saw Santa. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks like that. And you guys, I'm almost out of glue sticks, so I've got to get those ordered. I always order my glue sticks off Amazon. They come in like bulk. So, Friday. But I do, like, for example, this on the this weekend, right, on this Saturday, I am going to be seeing my family. So I'm going to leave this whole spread out to document that. Because I want to definitely have pictures, lots of pictures. Even though I did not take not one picture for Thanksgiving, you guys. Luckily my sister did, and I said, can you send me your pictures you took? I cannot believe I didn't take one photo. I didn't have my phone with me, and so I was just like in the moment and not really, you know, going and getting my, I wasn't running to go, you know, to go get my phone to take pictures. I thought about it. See, like this one is so cute. Lost mittens and hot cocoa. Well, I would automatically think I would take a picture of us having cocoa, or a cocoa bar or something, which that could be something I could save later and use, because Raz always puts together, oh, family and friends. Precious gifts, which I do think my family is precious gifts. Or warm memories. Actually, we are having some friends, family friends, come to family Christmas, so I'm going to put that up here like that. Now, if something happens, we don't have family Christmas, I can always cover it up or talk about, you know, why we didn't have it, or, you know, something like that. So, but let's just keep our fingers crossed that everybody stays well, and that's one of the main issues that we face in our family, is just keeping everybody, you know, well. So my dad, you know, because we don't want my dad getting exposed to anything, so we have to be very careful with him. And my mom too. Okay. Let's see. So that was, I always like to double check, because I have a tendency to just moving along and not keeping my dates in check. I'll do Saturday, and I'm going to add a little bow on the edge. I think if I'll cut this little twisty tie off though. Tim Holtz scissors does the trick. But I'm going to kind of put it on the edge here, because of that bead on the edge, that will make it kind of bulky. I got my hot glue gun. Oh, it's off. We'll come back. I also have a show and tell item as well. Oops, I just tossed that over there like nobody's business. Let me show y'all what it looks like, because I'm going to turn it on. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I went to Crafty shows, and they have this little tower. So I love going to Crafty events, because they'll have like electric stuff in the middle of the table. And they'll have this, people bring their towers, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get one of those. And I bought one, and it has all those electrical outlets. It has where you can put your phone, or if you're going to bring your computer, or you're going to be printing stuff out, or you say you bring your silhouette to those events and things like that. All of that is ready to go. So we're going to heat this thing up. I did plug it in. It's turned on now. And we'll come back and add the bow in just a moment. Okay. So Saturday is, that's going to cause a little bit of, I'll put my next little cluster right there. So Saturday, and this will be Sunday. Sunday before the big day. So I did, let's see, what else was I going to talk about? I did get everything ready to go, fingers crossed, for Patreon. Little kinks here and there. I think they were having issues with their app this morning because I had my daughter, because they were like, oh, we can't click on it and stuff like that. So that was a challenge, but I think that if you go to their website, you can go that route and sign up. So that should be fine. I'm so excited. It was so exciting. I don't know. I love trying new things, and especially when you work so hard to, like, it's been I'd like to say it's been years in the making, because I have notes from like several years ago where I was thinking about doing it, but I wasn't sure. But I've moved all the subscriptions over there, and the reason being is because I think it's going to be so much better for organizational, and you guys are going to be able to say, hey, you know, this has changed my tier if I want to, and stuff like that. I did from my last video, and I did a shout out on Instagram, but I do have both by sticker sheets printables now as a tier, so that can definitely happen. So that way you don't have to, you know, if you don't have a printer, or it's just really, you know, you'd rather prefer to have them cut and print. I still am offering that as well. So, okay, so I'm going to double just check, because I'm paranoid about my being off. So I go back to my calendar and I look. So yeah, Sunday the 22nd, I'm on target. So I'm always like, oh, okay. We have these die cuts. I'm going to put this post out. I love lamp posts, you guys. It's a favorite. This just reminds me of very, very Victorian Christmas and Charles Dickens and all that fun stuff. Oh, which reminds me, I should put that. Let me go back and look, actually. See, I'm sitting here going, next weekend, I'm going to go help my older sister at a craft show. And they actually have Dickens on the square. So, I should really put this on here. I know. It seems like it's really out of place, but I think it's going to be like perfect, because this reminds me of Charles Dickens for sure. Okay. And you know I'm going to kind of slightly dress up for the occasion. So, from me to you. Let's see what else I got. I can pop over here. And a button nose. I don't think that's... Oh, it is on sticker paper. Looky, yay! And two eyes made out of snow. Every time I see Frosty, I start singing that song. I got these big ornaments. Do a green one. This is one of those things that Braz has picked up from Hobby Lobby. And then what's fun is, that's what I told her too, is that once you get everything set up, then you can kind of just come in here and do your stickers. Monday. is Christmas Eve Eve. And then you have Christmas Eve. My book is so fluff. It's so fluffy. Let's see, maybe we'll do some washi. Now Christmas Eve, I'm going to do a double page as well because we do have, oops, a piece of like fuzz in there. We do have church, and Zachary, my son, will be out, so that will be fun. Whoops. Do a double page here as well. I feel my hot glue gun, so let's go ahead and glue that little piece of ribbon over here. Monday. Okay, so this is Christmas Eve. So I think I might pop it up over here. Keep out Merry Christmas, because what does this one say? Home Sweet Home. And this gives me lots of, having this card as a centerpiece will also give me lots of places to document in if I wanted to, you know, put different things all around there. So I'm going to do, this is Christmas Eve, which is Tuesday. And I'm going to pop it over here. And then this is Christmas Day, which I'm going to leave. Oh, I have all this too. I'm going to leave this and this and this for Christmas Day. Let me make sure I have enough pages there. So that will be 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Perfect. And then I can use this space for like additional things that I have. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just finish out Christmas Day. And then I'll finish out the days after that. I had a card I wanted to put in here. Maybe something like that. I did have some Christmas cards I wanted to put in here, but I think I don't have them. This isn't exactly something I would put. Oh, here we go. Here they are. Here they are. Let's dig in around it. Let's dig through here. I got a mess. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Okay. Seasons. This one, this one. Let's see. These are cards that I've just received. Oh, look at how pretty. It's a covered bridge. I love that. that I've received or I've picked up from junk stores and stuff like that. Gift for you. Oh, I love this one. Better Not Pout. Always love red birds. Let's see. It's Christmas. This is pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, so that is definitely let's see. Yeah. Does anybody else have hot messes right now from their Christmas journal set area? Okay, I thought I had one with a nativity, and that's what I was. Oh, I love this. This is my mom, you guys. If y'all got the hark stickers, that's from a photo of my mom when she was little. Inspired by a photo of my mom. This is funny. Ooh, I'm gonna pop that in here. Okay, so I thought I had a nativity. That's sad that I don't have one in my stash. Okay, not to worry. I am going to put this itchy nose. Can't believe I don't have I know I had some paper too, but I'm gonna have plenty of pages to put that on there. So I'm gonna put this. I love that it has the pink on there, since we did kind of a pink tree. Not all pink, but the pastel-y tree this year. Oops, uh-oh. Too overzealous pulling her off. Okay. All right. I'll put this there. And then we will, let's see here. I just want to make double sure again that I am on the right track with my dates. Wednesday the 25th, Tuesday, Wednesday the 25th. I have to, you know, I thought, I've done this before where I've gotten so confused and messed up, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I continuously double check, you guys, because I've been like overconfident before. Okay, so there's my Wednesday. And like I said, I'm going to keep this open because I definitely have some breathable room in here since we have so many pages. But we got our clusters down to for our dates, which is very important. So that way, when you're super busy, you already have that part done. Yay! All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining, and I look forward to this month. I hope to come back and do a lot of journal with me videos. So y'all have a super sparkly December 1st, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.